Some days, even though I wake up early, it just takes me like a little longer to just do my thing. Like, I don't know what it is, like, to get out of the house. Admittedly though, like, it's 8 o'clock and it's a Saturday and my cafe to get my coffee is now open. But in saying that, there used to be days, and not that long ago, where I would be up at 5:30, even sometimes 5, and literally out the door. Think like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it was this situation, like this virus situation that we just had, that kind of changed me kind of in a way. This morning, I'm going for a walk as per usual. But for this walk, I'm going to be taking some ankle weights. I haven't done a walk with ankle weights. No, I've got like 2 kind of ankle weights. I got the new ankle weights that I wear a lot in my workout videos. And I've got these old school ankle weights that I've had for years, and they were given to me by my former coach. So I'm wearing old ankle weights because if I'm gonna go outside and in the dirt, like not in the dirt, but you know what I mean, they're just a lot easier to clean. But the funniest thing is with these ankle weights is that they have like metal bars going in them, whereas the new ones have like rice or something in them. So they have these metal bars, and so it kind of looks like to my feet or something. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that word, but they look hilarious. And when I used to go do the Coogee Bondi walk wearing these, no words, so many people just used to look at my feet like, what the hell is that? But the purpose for wearing ankle weights is I'm gonna be burning more calories than if I was to just do a walk like by myself, like just by body weight. I would ordinarily like to take some hand weights. Actually, maybe you should take some hand weights too. But nah, I can't be bothered. So ankle weights are really good. They're also gonna work the leg muscles while I'm walking. And it's really funny when you take them off when you get home, because your legs kind of feel like jelly, because it's kind of like, whoa, I've just had this extra weight on them. Last night I had like some, just not like, I don't know, it was a little bit of stressful, right? And so when I was doing a little bit of stressful, that was just really bad English what I just said, I had 3 cups literally of frozen mango in bed. I was like nom 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 nom, and then freezing cold, like so then I made a hot cocoa. But I have some extra carbohydrates that I would like to burn up today. Therefore, I'm going to be doing the walk with the ankle weights. And the reason I'm wearing these socks is because those ankle weights, they kind of seem to dig in, and I've got super sensitive skin. So these socks, they kind of like help me. Well, I'm hoping that will mean that I won't get as like a blister, a massive like blister, a cut at the back of my leg. I have made some vegetables, of course, because I don't think you can be a vegetarian and not like your vegetables. But also when you're vegetarian, you need to add other things in there. So I have some protein and some carbs in there, but the protein and carbs are toasted black beans, which I've put in there. I've also put in some nutritional yeast, which has protein. It also has some vitamin B's in there, but I've also added some hemp seeds, which is got omega-3 fatty acids as well as omega-6 fatty acids. So I've got some green beans, some purple cabbage, as well as some carrots. So that's obviously got 3 different colors, and we try to get all the colors of the rainbow. And after this, I prepared some mixture to make some more bliss balls. These particular bliss balls are going to be antioxidizing. Also, I've got antioxidants in them, protein in there, some fats in there, some carbs. And I like to make a batch once a week. It's like my latest thing that I've got back into. I used to do it years ago and I've just kind of got back into it. I store them in glass jars. It's inside the fridge, and I make it every single week, so then it just lasts me every single week. So if ever I'm just feeling like a little bit packish and I want a snack and then it's Wholefood in there and I've made it myself and it's clean, they're just there ready to go. And it's like also satisfies my sweet tooth, because I do have a bit of a sweet tooth as well. So when I finish this, I'm gonna make those for you. I kid you not, the next place that I live in is gonna have an island so that I can do this for you and face you and not have to like turn my back, if I get what I mean. So I have prepared a little mix here. Cacao in there, it's got some almond milk, some greens acai powder, some oats, some protein powder, some desiccated coconut, and I've got some bananas. So I'm going to put the bananas in my little blender here. And in this I have also some stevia as well, just for some added sweetness, because a lot of those dry ingredients aren't very sweet. And the last balls that I made them with some like green tea matcha powder, and they kind of tasted really bitter, which I didn't mind because I would have what I need and I wouldn't overeat, because when they're too sweet I eat too much and it's like no good. These are a little bit unripe, but because I'm going to have these in the fridge for about a week, I don't really care that these bananas are like they're not underripe, they're like just right, because if I was to use them like black bananas, then the life of them is like not as big. Okay, so I've put some filtered it's tap water but from my filter in there. And now I'm the process of into the dry mixture. So I've got my consistency kind of like not wet and not dry, kind of like in between. So it's easy to mold into like little balls. And here are my jars, which I've explained. I collect jars that have had other things in them, like pickles, nuts, whatever. Make them into like a little bowl and pop it in here. If the harder the consistency is, that they won't like get heavy and decrease. But these are kind of like a little bit wet, so they'll probably like smushed out a little bit, but that's okay. The last order that I made was really dry and they stayed in perfect balls. Check the flavor of this, and it's kind of like sweet but more bitter, especially with the cocoa in there. Like cocoa often makes it bitter, unless you're adding like something really in to sweeten it up, such as dates and dried fruit and apricots, which I don't want. I don't want that much carbohydrate in there. Then yeah, they will be a little bit bitter, especially because the protein powder that I choose to use is just plain unflavored pea protein, and I choose a pea protein that's unflavored just because like it doesn't have any other kind of like flavoring in there, no like artificial flavorings, no, it's just clean plain pea protein, but it kind of tastes a little bit chalky. So the other flavors in there kind of counteract that. Also the other things that I've used in there, such as the greens powder and the acai powder and the beetroot powder, are not particularly sweet either. But as I said, these are clean protein balls, and the less sweet that they are, for me, the less I'm just gonna like over consume, because in saying that, like you don't want to over consume anything. All my balls are done, and well, best thing is this one had like 2 in there that I don't know why, I just cleaned out the jar. But I just had lunch. So these are all going in the fridge, and literally they'll last me for a week or more, like a week and a bit, because I still have some other ones in there. And whenever I just want something like a quick snack, and I know that they're there and they're whole foods and they're nutritionally balanced. So if you really like this video and you would like to see more, please remember to give me the thumbs up and subscribe and the bell notification. It really supports my channel, and we'll see you next time.